Okay guys, today we're going to go over fuel system upgrades. Forced induction engines are a complete different animal than naturally aspirated. You lean one of these bad boys out at wide open throttle and you're going to be changing head gaskets, and it's an ugly job. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the upgrades that should be done, and these should be done whether you're just driving around the car around normally, and also for racing as well. First things first. What we have here is a hot wire fuel pump kit. These are available all from the major Buick vendors. They're all plug and play. Basically what they do is they take alternator voltage directly off the back of the alternator and take it right back to the fuel pump. And it just follows along the frame. It's a very simple install. Again, it's all plug and play. There's no cutting, no splicing, no nothing. And it plugs into the back by the fuel tank. We'll get a look at it here. Hang on. Too old for this shit. And here it is here. Again, it's all plug and play. Very, very simple stuff. Simple setup. Alright. Next thing up is a fuel pump upgrade. I run the ones, I believe it's Walbro from Racetronics out of Toronto. The reason I purchased from Racetronics is because I'm up here in Canada, about 75 minutes east of Toronto, so I get all my stuff overnight. You guys can order your fuel pump wherever you like, whatever major Buick vendor you deal with, just buy it from them, or order from Racetronics, whatever you want to do. The three fuel pumps are 255, the 300, and the 340. The only issue I've seen, fuel pumps are all plug and play. They just drop right in. Make sure the polarity is correct, and you're good to go. The 340s, I have read that they have, some guys have been having an issue keeping the base fuel pressure steady. The remedy that what they're doing is they're drilling out the Saginaw fitting on the return line, and that seems to solve the issue. But like I said, this is hit and miss. Some guys have the issue, some don't. When you go to upgrade your chip, you'll have to go with an AFPR, and that is right here, adjustable fuel pressure regulator. Eric's chip, his base fuel pressure is 44 psi, line off. Bob, the other major chip is made by Bob. The name of his chip escapes me at the moment. He probably runs his just about the same thing, 43, 44. If you're running pump gas on the street, I think stock boost pressure is around 16 pounds, so 44 plus 16. At wide open throttle, you're going to want to see about 60 psi. At the very least, guys, you need a fuel pressure gauge on the end of the fuel rail. What's even better than that is the major Buick vendors, they sell, it's a fuel pressure gauge with a hose. And what you can do is you can run it right up underneath your windshield wiper, and you can take a peek at it every now and again and make sure that your fuel pressure is rising 1 for 1 with your with boost pressure. That's about the best way to do it. If you really want to go all out, which is, well, not go all out, but if you want to keep an eyeball on it at all times, you can run a fuel pressure gauge right inside your car like I've done here. The other hot wire I have on the car is for the fuel injectors, and again, it's plug and play. It takes voltage right off the back of the alternator, and it goes right to the injector. The voltage goes directly to the injectors. I think that's about it for now. Oh, one other thing before I forget. I also run a voltage booster, and this comes from Casper's Electronics. At 70% TPS, throttle position sensor or higher, this kicks in and it jumps the voltage 2.1 volts. I've got Power Logger. We'll get into Power Logger later. But yeah, it shows it jumping at 70%, and I think my voltage is something like, at wide open throttle, something like 16.1, 16.2. And it just basically drives the fuel pump harder to make sure you have adequate fuel pressure at wide open throttle. Again, change of head gaskets absolutely sucks. We try and avoid it at all costs. It's not good. Anyway, I think that's about it for today, guys, and have a nice evening. Take care.